Nigeria can make it. Let me tell you something. Nigeria has, in Africa, it is the most resourced land. We have mineral resources than any nation. I used to, I studied a few things on geology when I was doing satellite geodesy and remote sensing. And I understand that Nigeria is loaded with minerals. I read the books with Engineer Mene, who was the first CEO of Mobile, the first black CEO. And I read his book on the geology of Nigeria. Look, dig 1 meter from Niger State to Sokoto, you'll find gypsum, which we use for plasterboard. Everywhere in Nigeria has minerals. Okay, that is, I'm saying that. Will Nigeria make it? You who are here, every one of us in England, we are well positioned. We read. We Nigerians read. And we make it. We make it. Nigerians are so resilient. Our age does not debar our intellectual reasoning. I went to law after 60. Now I have my LLM, international business law, with a record. I'm starting my PhD very shortly. The Conservative Party today are thinking of a Nigerian to become the Prime Minister of England. A Nigerian woman. She is the one leading. In a short time now, Kemi will become the head of Conservative Party. In a short time, she will be in the 10 down the street. If you look at Oluwole, a senior commissioner of police in Nigeria, in London, he is the commissioner of police. If you look in America, you have them as generals. In England, we have them all over the whole place. Medical doctors, lawyers, geniuses, inventors. These people are Nigerian British, Nigerian Americans. Do you think that when the time God will return to Nigeria will come, we will not go back with a formidable force and build that nation? We will build that nation. All the knowledge that we have acquired in the Western world, all the impact we have made in the Western world, when the time will come that God will open the floodgates for Nigeria, we will not go there as dull brains. We have come out of Nigeria, we have acquired knowledge, we have acquired skill. I know a people who read on earth. I do not know a people who read more than Nigerians. Am I talking to you? Some of us have 3, 4, 5 degrees. I didn't have one career. I had about 3, 4 careers really. I read in four fields and I am successful in it. I'm not talking about bishopry. I didn't read in this one that I'm standing before you. It is a calling. So, will Nigeria make it? You can answer. If we made it abroad, how will we not make it at home? Will God solve the problem of Nigeria? Because you pray in 3 minutes. Will God solve the problem of Nigeria? He is already solving it. I told you some time ago in Nigerian praise that it is not the man who sits in Aso Rock. Because it's just one person out of over 200 million people. The heart of the man can be right. But that man will depend on a system that is built. The general was lamenting that he wishes that, his plans for Nigeria was furthered. But in Nigeria, you understand, somebody comes in, he cancels the previous plan, he sets some other plan. Another one comes in, cancels. Britain went through it. Go and read the history of United Kingdom. We were in the streets of London. We visited the John Wesley's Hall, and we are told in history how John Wesley was in the room he was. That's where he pulls. And when he pulls, they throw it off the window. In UK, in London, street of London, they don't have all the development they have. They throw poo out of the window. And if you are working at the time, well, that's your portion. There was the time of the Angles, the Battle of Waterloo. This nation went through it too. Today you call Boko Haram, then you call Fulani men. Then where Fulani men cannot reach, Armed robbers are there. Now it is kidnappers, isn't it? All that season will soon pass away. But do you think all the prayers we have been praying is falling on deaf ear? No, God has a time for everything.